Hi, my name is Courtney Staley, and this is my second post for our Mafia class regarding the state of the Mafia today. Now, as we learned in class, the American Mafia, they've kind of ebbed and flowed. And especially here around the 80s, they just weren't as big as they used to be, unlike the Sicilian Mafia, who's always been a pretty strong presence in Italy. Now, that's not to say, though, that they are not still around. And in fact, during my research, one of the things that I found out was just on February 24th, the FBI issued a statement saying that 9 members of the Mafia from 2 different families were being indicted for charges including racketeering and extortion. So they're still up to their old tricks. Now, among the people that were charged were Carlo Profeta, who is a capo for the Lucchese family, and Capo Anthony Minone, who is a capo for the Bonanno family. I'm sure that those names probably sound familiar to you guys. Now, they are 68 and 70 respectively, so one could say that, well, it's just the old Mafia who's still clinging on to the old ways. But there was actually a member as young as 25 who was also indicted in this, Nicholas Bernardo. So, safe to say that they're still around and they're still actively recruiting members, that is. Now, the FBI would agree with this statement, and in fact, the U.S. Attorney Campbell issued a statement saying, La Cosa Nostra continues its efforts to coordinate the resources of the 5 crime families to carry out violent crimes. But as this case shows, law enforcement in turn coordinates this response and will not rest until La Cosa Nostra is eradicated. So they still see them as a threat, and maybe not as big as they used to be, but still worth going after.